What's up, YouTube? This is Robbo Vapes. This weekend was Expo. Just come back from it yesterday. Absolutely been fucking shattered today. A lot of walking around. Hot day as well. Really hot. What did I think of Expo? Absolutely mad. A lot of good things on show yesterday. Not much hardware. Not much hardware at all. A lot of juice. My throat has been killing me all day. Got a lot of juice, a lot of juice. Big shout out to all the big name YouTubers that stopped to take a photo with me. Vaping with Vic, Vaping Postman, Chris from Empire, even Mike Vapes was there at the Utofu stand, actually selling behind the counter, which was a big shock. Obviously got to meet Mad Hatter Vape Reviews, so big shout out for taking a photo with me. Didn't get to meet Cloud Ripper Reviews. Must have been hiding somewhere, you little bobble hat. Oh, you weren't wearing a bobble hat, were you? No, you were wearing a baseball cap. That's it now, mate. But no, it was an absolutely mad day. A couple of funny things I did notice, which did make me laugh. A couple of times popped outside to have a vape because it was like a proper hot day, so nice bit of fresh air. Especially the amount of vapor was going around that arena. I say a couple of times it was getting quite hard to like stomach. So I popped outside, and there was quite a few people like obviously working behind the stores, representing the vaping industry. You know, mention a few names. A bloke out there who clearly works for Aspire was out there on a fag. Out there smoking. Some bloke representing Aspire, and he's outside having a cigarette. There was quite a few people from juice companies out there having a fag, so I'm not sure how those companies are going to feel. I didn't think to take a picture, to be honest. I thought it might be a bit dodgy if I'm taking a photo of someone having a fag. They might get a bit touchy. So I should have really, because I mean it'd be interesting to see how many other people picked up on that. A lot of stuff that I can't really mention because, you know, with all this stuff going on YouTube with certain vaping products, people are getting their channel shut down. But there was a lot of a certain I'm going to call it e-liquid being shown off yesterday. So I'm not going to mention it on this channel because I don't want my channel shut down. Also, the IQOS stand was not very active, as you can imagine. I did walk past, and I swear someone was testing it. It fucking stunk of a cigarette in there. So I'm not sure how they got away with actually using it at the Expo, because that is clearly a cigarette. So they shouldn't have been able to use it, actually heat the device in the actual Expo itself. Anyway, gonna get straight onto the vlog, and I'll be putting a little thing at the end to wrap it up. So here's my vlog of Expo. This was recorded on Saturday while at the event. I've only had time to edit it and get it all ready for showing you today. So apologies for lateness. Like I said, I am knackered. But here is Vaper Expo 2018 Saturday. Yo, what's up, YouTube? Just got to Vaper Expo. As you see the entrance behind me, we're going to go in there, have some fun, and let's go get some shit sorted in a bit. Well, guys, that was my vlog of Expo. For a first time effort at the show, I think that was a really, really good event. There was one thing I was absolutely gutted about, and I really wish I had planned it time. See, I am a big Supernatural fan, and as well as we were walking around the NEC to get to the Expo, I noticed that there was a Supernatural convention, and that the actors that were in it were there. So, yeah. But I got to meet a lot of, I like to call them celebrities of the YouTube industry. But no, yeah, I'm not bitter at all. But anyway, so wrapping up, I'll see absolutely shattered today. Expo was mad, as you can imagine. Very, very glad the weather held up as well. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful weekend. So obviously that is going to be. Obviously, I've got a lot of stuff to review now. So obviously, I did get a lot of freebies, so I will be doing reviews of that. I did purchase a new RDA, which is the Hell's Vape Aquas. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Had a test out on it today. Absolutely awesome, awesome flavour. Using it with one of my things I did purchase yesterday. I'm doing a review of this. This is fizzy juice, lemon and lime. Sneak hint, really, really nice. The juices I did try at the Vaper Expo. I will say there is one thing that me and my friend that went did notice. A lot of these juices at the event for show, you could clearly tell there was a lot of heavy sweetener, all sorts in them. I'll say my throat was killing by the end of it. It was like you could still taste it, coming home. That seemed to be the theme of Expo. A lot of these juices were like very, very heavy, syrupy, very, very sugary. You can imagine that your coils are not going to last long vaping a lot of these juices. I did find a couple of juice which I did purchase. I think they're downstairs somewhere. I'll be doing a review of them soon. That was actually quite what I like to call, you could tell it was pure, flavouring, PG, VG. You could clearly tell there was no extra like sugary stuff in them. So I did purchase them. I can't remember what tip of my head. They're downstairs somewhere with all my bags. And I will say one of the oddest things that I got given for free yesterday, which I'm sure everybody else who attended did, who went to this booth. I can't remember what the company's called now. I'll have a look at it and post a couple of pictures. But they were giving out condoms as a sign of their marketing brand. So you got a mask, a couple of badges, and then they go, here you go, here's a condom. So that was one of the weirdest things I got given yesterday at Vape Expo. I'm sure many of you else, a couple of other people, I'm sure, got the condoms. Yeah. But anyway, wrapping things up, Vaper Expo was absolutely amazing. I'm glad I went for the one day. I don't think I could have gone for the 3 days, especially with all that, the vapor that was going around. We noticed that there was, I think, what was called a fog machine was going off in the entranceway, and that really did. You could clearly tell. I mean, I think the NEC staff outside in the main foyer area, they had to open all the doors because there was that much vapor going down the actual NEC, like the outside of the convention areas. And I will say, I mean, I can imagine there would probably be a lot of paying customers that were going to other conventions being quite annoyed with that. I did think it was a bit unneeded. And when we were walking back through to go home, you could clearly see they were filling the fog machines up with what looked like VG and PG. So it weren't just your fog you're getting; it looks like you were getting vapor as well. And when you were walking around the convention, there was that much vapor in the air. You could actually taste it in the air, and that was why quite a few times we did have to go out for a bit of fresh air. So fair play to anybody that stayed in that place all day. But anyway, wrapping things up, top job for Expo. Looking forward to next year, and yeah, check out for the reviews coming soon. There's gonna be a lot of reviews coming now. I have made some purchases. I do have a GTRS V-Boy with a Yeehee chip. I do have the House Vase Aquitus. Still not sure if I'm getting that right. And obviously a lot of juice, which I've just got from Vapor Expo. Some of the juices I won't be trying. They'll be going straight in the bin because some of them look quite dodge. But a lot of this, the premium stuff that I got given or bought, they'll be getting reviewed. So check back for it real soon. Rubber Vapes out. Thanks for watching, folks, and see you soon.